So one day I visited the offices at Dario, Canada, distributors of EVANS drum heads. And I was just there to pick up some stuff. And before I left, they handed me a box. Cardboard box, just said beta on it. Didn't know what was in it. They just said, take it home and try it. So I'm like, all right. So I took it home, opened it up. There's a nice little letter inside there. But basically, it was a prototype drum head, prototype snare head that they were sort of testing the waters with. So I was fortunate enough to be one of the ones selected to try this thing out. So I figured, all right, a week and a half later or so, I had a session coming up. So I said, I'm going to put this head on my favorite snare, my lovely Dave Weckl signature aluminum snare here, and decided to test it out on the session. So it was a rock session, full day, like 5 or 6 hours, pounding away at this snare drum. The first thing I noticed was that it sounded amazing, but take a look at this. You notice anything strange or funky about this head right now? How about the fact that there's not a scratch on it? I've had this head now for about 2.5 months. And I've been playing it pretty regularly since. And there's not a scratch on this thing. So EVANS, somehow, they've come up with this kind of alien super coating for this new head. And the thing virtually takes no stick marks at all. Like, I can't believe how long I've been playing on this thing and there's still no marks on it. So as far as the design of the head, all I can tell you is it's one ply. I don't know how thick it is. It might be 14 mil. My single 14 mil is what I'm guessing anyway. I don't know if you could tell from looking at it on camera or how it's going to come across, but if you can see the edges, the coating doesn't go all the way to the edge. It kind of stops right before it gets to the edge. I've tried it with brushes. Brushes sound fantastic on the thing. The good news is this thing is going to hit the market, from what I'm told. Sometime before the summer's over, this drum head is going to hit the market. I don't know what they're going to call it, but as soon as you hear of it, you need to check this out. This thing is unreal. It's one of the best sounding snare heads I've heard, but the biggest thing, once again, that's blowing me away is that it's really tough. Like, there's hardly any marks on this thing. And I know a couple of drummer friends of mine, they have this head, they've tried it out as well. And that's just the first thing they've noticed as well, is that it doesn't mark up. It's crazy. So yeah, man, keep your eye out for this thing. Stay tuned. Like I said, I don't know what it's called, but I'm thinking it's going to be the next snare drum head that they introduce. Check this thing out, man. It's going to be worth the dough.